Alright, where we land? Where we land? Where we land? Where we land? I gotta get ready to sprint. Where we land? Yeah, I see that. Pleasant Valley? Yeah, gotta be Pleasant Valley. It's always Pleasant Valley. Which hillside? There's farmhouse right down there. So we're up at Skeeter's Ridge. Ish. Somewhere near Skeeter's Ridge. It's actually almost warm with cold fusion. So we can either bust down a rope climb if there's one around. Oh, we're not at Skeeter's Ridge. Oh, that's so hard. I'm so confused. I know where I am, but I'm not positive where I am. Anyway. We're kind of near Skeeter's Ridge. We're just along the edge of it, though, on the other side. We're too far north. I think this is north. Skeeter's Ridge. Let's see. Sunrise is in the east, sets in the west. East, west, south, north. Kind of, yeah, north. Something cardinal directions. Anyway. Just Skyrim down. Yeah, I was kind of expecting to lose that Loper run sooner or later. I wasn't particularly attached to that one anymore. I really wanted to do a lot more things with it than I was capable of doing at that point in the game. I had learned a lot in it. I think that's the best Loper run I've had so far. Well, obviously it's in terms of time survived, but there were so many things I could have done so very, very differently that would have enabled me far better than what I ended up with. Plus, I didn't have cold fusion, which helps out so much in the early Loper runs. It just, oh, that 4 degrees of difference is just absolutely stark. Because your condition drop, or your temperature drop, sorry, is based off of certain temperature ranges. 1 chevron down, 2 chevrons down, 3 chevrons down. And literally 1 degree can be the difference between it, and the rate it drops is literally dependent on those ranges. It's a stepping. It's not a linear line, it's a stepping. Well, the barn's dark. I'd like a light source for the barn. Mr. Bear's off in the trees. And night's upon us. So sun actually sets in the west, rises in the east. So if that's the west and it's setting, then we're actually to the south of Skeeter's Ridge. I misjudged the time of day. Normally I'd be sprinting to hell and back just to get someplace before I froze my tootskis off, but it's actually warm enough I might be able to survive a little while. Yeah, I was really dumb on handling those wolves back there, but you win some, you lose some. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we could check out the barn right now, but farmhouse better. Farmhouse get us gooder clothes. Gooder? Gooder? What am I? Yeah, book smarts. I think if I was to do a stalker run, once I get 3 feats, well, I have 3 feats unlocked, but 3 of my preferred feats. Obviously cold fusion. Although for stalker, that's not as important. I could technically leave that one off. I think if I could leave that one off, efficient machine, book smarts, and Firemaster would probably be the best. For Interloper, I think once I get Firemaster, that'll be my go-to, is Cold Fusion and Firemaster. Those are probably the 2 best, I think. That would be good for Interloper. But I haven't played often enough to unlock... These wolves weren't there 2 seconds ago. Come on. It's not like they're close enough to be a threat, but... Really? Alright, now's the time to start sprinting. I'd like to reduce condition loss as much as possible for the first sets of days here. So, I guess the question becomes, if we find a hacksaw immediately, do we attempt to stealth Timberwolf Mountain? Because I can stealth Timberwolf Mountain pretty easily. In theory. And if I can't, I can light fires instead. In the position of the last run where I was for being so cold, I just wanted the bow, but... For this run, instead of making our usual can we just bomb through a forge run in the first 10 days of the run, should we instead attempt a summit run in the first 10 days and then shove for a forge run. Survivability is going to be the same either way in my mind because threat levels are still equal between the two, without tools, obviously. I really should have had that hammer on me though for scaring that wolf off, and I really should just stayed shooting at him instead of turning and running because, oh, I'm such an idiot sometimes. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but I still tried it anyway. Tells you how bad I am sometimes. Good, no local bear at the moment, no local wolves at the moment. Dip into the basement and warm up a little bit. No firewood out here, no coal, no sticks, nothing. Alright. Got some rocks, some early deterrent slash diversionary tactics. And we haven't even lost any condition yet. It's gonna be dark as heck. Is there anything back here? Nope, nope. Are you guys typing and I'm just disconnected from chat again? Because it doesn't say disconnected this time. Or are you guys just quiet? Because if you're quiet, that's fine too. I want to make sure I'm not disconnected again. Oh, Maglins. Okay, one quick second. I want to look up the loot tables. Magnifying lens for Pleasant Valley. Wasn't the metal shells. Wasn't on the barn table near the cars. Farmhouse basement on workbench. Broken file cabinet in the corner. So we could be on... The only loot table we can be on is a rare loot table 4. So there's that. Alright, so rare loot table 4. Sorry, I'm just looking at the loot table to sync where I want to plan to go. Got the magnifying lens. Fire striker. There's only one possible spot it could be. Alright, so there should be a heavy hammer. We can confirm this as being rare loot table 4. Yep, alright, I'm still connected. Good. I've been having so many technical difficulties lately. Yes, this is rare loot table number 4. That tells me where I need to go for a bedroll. Nice candy bar right off the bat.
This stuff will come in.
Aqua Pure tablet's pretty pointless, but another t-shirt. It helps by 0.3 degrees compared to my dress shirt, which does the same helping. Alright, so if I go to the rare loot table and I look for bedroll, it'll be at the Mystic River picnic area if it's in Pleasant Valley. Ooh, if we go to Mystery Lake, it'll be at the camp office though, or on the lake overlook, or on the upper dam on Metal Shell. Oh, that's Storm Lantern. Oh, bedroll will be at camp office. Let's see. We got one magnifying lens. We got the heavy hammer. Hacksaw. It'll be in the cinder coal mine here. There's no Mystery Lake one for it. It'll be on the Quonset on workbench number 2 or on Hibernia processing near safe. Is there one in Muskeg? Yeah, there is on the works. So it depends on which one we go to there for which hacksaw I want to snag. But bedroll, we can get a guaranteed one at Mystery Lake. This plans out my run nicely. If you guys haven't, go shout out, look up, I'll post the link for you guys in just a second. Let me go back to my one. There we go. That's the guy who helped make these loot tables, Athenon. He's the one who he plays a lot of the Long Dark. Ooh, we got a pry bar too. He's a really good streamer. He's streaming right now too. But him and his viewers, after lots and lots of playthroughs, discovered that there were actual loot tables for Interloper, or it's the rare loot. Whoa, we just got some stinking herbal tea. I didn't get any of that till we opened the crate last time. Gosh dang, that's a good find. Yes, I did find the matches. They were down there. They were on the shelf. We got 2 cooking pots and a recycled can right off the bat. That's a lot of cooking potential for us. Getting some food too right off the bat. Man, did they change the loot tables for containers, or am I just rolling some lucky RNG here? Anyway, yep, we're just gonna look through everything, see what we can find. It's pretty dark because it's night outside. I can still see. If you guys can still see, fine, that's okay. If not, I don't really have anything to help you guys see better. I don't have a brightness adjuster, sadly. Sewing kit, I could have missed that easily. There's sometimes a hat in here, I think, a guaranteed hat. Yeah, there it is. And it's a wool toque too. And it's in pretty good condition. Now I need some guaranteed gloves. I don't remember where the guaranteed gloves are. Sports vest, it's EU, but for now, layers is layers. Mystic River's too far to go for a bedroll, so we'll just pick one up when we make it over into Lac Mastier. When we get to the camp office. But yeah, knowing where loot can spawn and how to get there on Loper for the loot tables helps you plan out, really.
This'll come in handy.
Yes, I'm not a good Interloper player, as evidenced by our recent death. I'm a good stalker player. I can stalker all day long, but stalker's not hard in my opinion, so. I think there's some guaranteed matches in here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see them. Pretty dark too, so I could be missing things. As long as you guys can see it fine, that's great. I try to adjust the brightness settings for you guys. We can do that real quick. Display, quality. Where do I find brightness at? From the main menu, I think is the only place I can get it. Well, the drawers didn't have anything for us, but what do we expect? It can be a magnifying lens right there sometimes. But there was already the one in the basement, eh?
Hope I can still eat this.
Yeah, it was my day, let's see. All time 66 days. Yep, that was my last run. 66 days. The run before that, I think was what? Under 20 days. And all the runs before that were under a week, pretty much. So yeah, that last run was my most decent run of all so far for Loper. So I'm definitely picking up on what you need to do for Loper, what you don't need to do. Having Cold Fusion now actually makes me really happy though. It means I'm far better prepped for what's going to be going on outside. I won't be losing condition anywhere near as quickly. We're already in here? No, we weren't. I'm probably missing so much stuff in the dark. I don't feel terrible about it, but I feel like I definitely could have done better. That last bit at the end there, I didn't really care for some reason. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. I'm dead. So, yeah, apathy. It's the biggest killer in the long dark, methinks. I was already in here, yes. So the bathroom's last. Getting plenty of water right off the bat, though. That's good. Alright, so that's farmhouse done. We've got her looted. We could make a midnight run over someplace, but I still don't have any light sources. I'd need a fire first. I could wait till morning to do so just to get a torch air. I could attempt to craft one, but I don't have any lantern fuel. I'm not tired either. Just want to make sure I got the lower half of the house cleared out real quick. Yes, we were in here. We were already on the front porch. Yeah, we were in here. In there, in the bathroom. Yep, I think we got this place done. We were in the basement already, too. Ouch, that's rough. I've never died that quickly. I think the quickest I died was 3 hours of in-game time, not IRL time. Alright, so, Hooey. We're stuck here for the night. Pretty much, anyway. Well, that being this case, let's sleep as long as we can then, just to boost it up as high as we can. Because it sounds like it's a freaking blizzard out there, because it's stuck in Pleasant Valley. Alright, let's check the loot table again real quick. For Pleasant Valley, there is no storm lantern here, so there's no point in going for it. We got the heavy hammer. We got the maglins. That's pretty much all the big things we can get. So yeah, I think we could attempt a light source at the barn. We could make it over to the barn and attempt a light source. How many sticks did I manage to collect so far? None. We got books. We can turn books into a torch through the fire. Yeah, we're warm enough. I'd say we're up for it. Oh, it's a bright night. Oh, I like this. Check the car real quick. Might be something good, and then we can boost right on over to the farmhouse. I do have a pry bar, so I can open crap. Nothing. Oh well. Let's go over to the barn. Got a deer over there I could hunt if I had something to hunt with. Is there anything good in that outbuilding? I think not. We'll not waste our time over there. Well, it stones out just for the off chance I can actually manage to use one on a wolf. Never been successful with stoning a wolf, but could stone a bunny and then use it as bait, but I have nothing to harvest it with but my bare hands. Oh yay, more stones. Oh, it's getting foggy quick. Let's boost. I don't like the fog. I do not like the fog. Pleasant Valley, please do not forsake me. There might be, but again, I have nothing to harvest it with, so there's no point. Oh, Pleasant Valley has forsaken me greatly. got foggy fast. That stamina recovery speed is actually helping. We got Mr. Bear over there. Do we know it's just a hay roll? I thought I saw Mr. Bear over there somewhere. Maybe not. Once we get inside, we can find the fire barrel. And we can start a fire with our machias. And burn our books, some of them, to get a torch to hunt around this place in the dark. No, it's never too early to start betting on a blizzard. That crap happens far too often. Yeah, you can bet on a blizzard. It's bright at night in here. We don't need a torch. Oh, it's still cold in here though. Oof. Quality tools. Yeah. Normally I can't see my hand in front of my face in here. We have to hurry and loot though because it's cold. And then the question is, do we head back to the farmhouse? I think so, because we're going to be heading to Mystery Lake next. Cannot believe I can actually see in here at night. That's great. That's wonderful. I love that. It's actually warm inside the truck. Oh, hey, guess what? We are no longer at frostbite risk for anything. Well, we aren't yet to begin with, but we are no longer at any risk for frostbite. I was already back here. There's me fire barrel, but I don't need to waste matches now. We could sleep in the truck for a little while to regain some warmth, or at least pass time. It's probably a good idea. Coming here at night was a good idea. Oh my god, we just got work boots. Best boots you can find again. 91%! What sacrifice do I need to make? What is going to be required of me? It won't be my life immediately, I don't think, but it will become a requirement at some point. What is going to be required of me for those work boots?
What have we here?